Hi guys. Yeah, I saw my nephew and I had to stop and talk to him. Dad told me this morning what happened last night. Austin just got this car. Okay, Austin just got this brand new car. To him, it's not a brand new car, but he loved that car. Hi. And he put a lot into that car. So he's really, really sad because last night after midnight, he was on the freeway. He was just on the freeway. And both sides of the freeway were covered with deer. Like herds of deer went to get, I've seen them out there on the farm. You see that. A herd of antelope, or a herd, and I think that's what we have out there is antelope. They're not deer. But they'll come through in a whole big old herd, like he just said. And what he said was both sides of the freeway was covered with deer. And he just got this car, and it just got totaled. So he's really, really sad about that. In fact, I went over to hug him, and he cried. He was crying. He was just sad. You know what I'm saying? I do. I know what it's like to lose things. But, he's alive. He made it. So that's what you got to look at. And I can't see me. I wonder if you guys can see me. I'll have to go this way. Okay. It was all black. I hope that the screen didn't go black. Anyway. Life's lessons are hard sometimes, But he's alive. You have to look at that. He's alive. And he's just now starting a life with somebody he loves. He has a fiance, So no matter what, you got to look at the good. You have to try to find the good in situations. And the point is, there is a purpose to a life. And you need to be able to live it. And you need to do what you need to do with your life, okay? I'm wondering when the sun's going to weird out. I thought you could see me. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing with my phone. One of these days I might have it all put together. But I'll be doing the best I can with what I got, I'm just happy that I'm able to do what I'm doing. But maybe I better go inside and sit down. I need to get back to my scriptures. I haven't got those pulled out, but I haven't been able to really think about it. I thought about it. I have been able to think about it, but I haven't been able to actually do it. I will do that. Because I do definitely want to finish 3rd Nephi. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the last 2 chapters, which is 29 and 30. And then I'm going to go back and pick up the ones I did not do, which was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 5. I have 7 chapters I need to read to be done with 3rd Nephi. And they're going to probably be out of order just because I'm doing them out of order. I would think maybe things are going to be, I don't know, I lose track. In other words, it would be nice if they could just be all in a row, but that's not how I recorded them, and that's not how I titled them, because I think, if you put in the title of, and I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would link them all together. That's what they said. However, I bet you have to kind of do them together too. I have to set it up. Let's see. I hope you can see me. The sun's so bright. I just got a shade over my face. Okay, so I'm going to turn around this way and see what happens there. Okay. Anyway. So, in case you go to the hospital and you have things like this done to your chest, and they don't tell you, because I think a lot of times they assume or they don't know who has told you. But this pillow is a great thing, and if I'd have known about it in the beginning, I'd probably used it more, because I didn't know what it was for. But I can tell you, I've sure used it since I left the hospital, because she told me. And right now, yesterday I walked a little bit, I don't know how much, but not much. And right now I'm walking. But I was going to say, let me stop. I showed you the pillow, right? So this big bulge up here is a pillow. And it's, and push it down. But it's a protection for my chest. And protection in many ways. It feels nicer to be cozied up to it. And that's a weird thing, you know. But then also the, when you go to get up from a chair, from a sitting situation, you know, you grab onto the pillow, onto your chest, and it gives support. So everything's not, you know, like being pulled apart in there. So it's good to know these things. So I'm putting it out there for anybody else who's got to go through it. And you can just remember, this is a good little pillow. I'll need to measure it. I bet you, yeah, I bet 1.5 feet, 18 inches long and 1 foot deep. I bet that's a good measurement. I will have to actually measure, but that seems what it is. Oh, that umbrella tree lost its stuff. I don't think you can see the windmill. Unless I go on the grass. I'm going to just see if I can show you. I don't know. Okay, I can't see the screen. So anyway, there's this. I'm going to do a little pan there. I don't know how to do pan around. Well, just probably, oh, it is. Hi, guys. I forget what I'm doing. I was trying to show you that little umbrella tree. I think I know I did, because I would have remembered it not having any leaves. So it has shed all its leaves. And now, if I was up closer there, you could see that windmill. There's a windmill beside it. Anyway, it's a perfect little size pillow. I think that's what I was talking about. Here comes a car, so I'll get out of the road. It's good to be walking. Very good to be walking. Ouch. And he just waved. But I've been up and down this street for a while. I'll come over here. Now the lady and the man who had the nice decorations for Halloween, I'll have to get these at night when you can see them, because they don't have them lit up. And their deers fell over, reindeer. So like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you. Anyway, so there it is. Okay, so at night that's all lit up, and it's white, crystal clear, whatever, it's just light. Then right there's a reindeer on the ground, but it'll be out tonight. The wind was blowing pretty bad yesterday. And then here's a deer. What's up? I'll show you, hopefully you can see it. I hope that you can see it. There it is. Anyway, I'll show you later at night when it all lights up. That light is awful bright. Oh, I just want to walk, so I should make it short, huh? I know I already had one other one, so I have two. It says, hey, walk with Lou. So I don't know. I should do the walk with Lou as its own little series. And then I need to do the scriptures somehow by the book. Maybe I could figure out how to group it, like by the book. Meaning, the Book of Mormon that I read has 9 chapters. That's all it's got. It's very short. But it is hard. The things that are going on in those chapters are very hard, because it's war and carnage and evilness. And they did all kinds of things bad to their enemy. Okay? And they were both sides were bloodthirsty. And all of Book of Mormon, what it is, I mean, he's in other parts of the big Book of Mormon, but this one is his book, his record. This is what he was told when he was 10 years old. He was told to observe I can't see what you can see. He was told to observe. And then later, I mean, this is when he was 10, okay? Picture a 10-year-old being told this. It's not by an angel this time. It's by somebody who's living there, who's going through these wars and stuff. Anyway, he told him that he says, I think he said, I perceive that you are a sober child and that you can observe and write down the truth. I don't know if he said those words, but I'm putting them there. You just don't put that much, what do you call it? Importance. I'm not getting the right word, but that is a very important thing, what he's about to have him do. And that is to observe. And when he is 24 years old, he is to go to this place where there are records already buried, okay? There's records waiting for new records to be put there, or some things be taken out of there and added to. And this is a time of war, guys. This is a time of Lamanites against the Nephites. And I read the other day, it's more than just Lamanites and Nephites, okay? Because you've got your one group, Lamanites, which includes the Lemuelites and this other guy. He was with him when they went across the waters. Ishmael, I'm not sure if it's Ishmaelites. Anyway, so there were tribes, okay? So all these tribes separated. So like I think there was either 4 or 5 tribes that was with the Nephites. And then there was 3 tribes that I know of that was with the Lamanites. But then what would happen was people would, what's the word? Dissent. Just think of it as they would leave their people and go to the other people, to go to the other side. So maybe a dissenter, something similar to that word. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, except for the Book of Mormon is so important, guys. It really is. And this is my time in life to share the Book of Mormon. I need to get it done. I need to be about my Father's business. I need to be sharing what's in that book. And after reading what I just read, and I did it online, you guys can go and listen to every word of it, and then my commentary on it too, okay? Because I don't just read it, I talk about it. But it is my calling. It is my calling to teach the Book of Mormon. So pay attention. Because it's really valuable. It's really valuable what I'm doing. I know you guys think I'm crazy. But if you endeavor, like I've mentioned in the past, if you knock, the door will be opened. And I'm opening the door. You know, I don't know how long I have to live. That's what my point is. I've always needed to do this, and I always was doing this, preaching the gospel to people that I met in the nighttime, while I'm out meeting people. And in the daytime too, and all kinds of time, because I was meeting people all over the place, you know, for different reasons. But it's pretty cool. Sun's shining, and I'm stumbling because I wasn't looking. I was looking up instead of down. And these dogs are going crazy. This is those dogs I was talking about with the squirrels. So I was over there following a squirrel. And these dogs back here, that's the only reason I can feel like they're barking unless it's me talking. Because that happened at home already. Poor Bubba's. I'm talking about Austin. So sorry about his car. He just got it and he was so proud of it. And now it's demolished. But I told him, you know, look online. There's a million cars like that. Maybe not a million, but there's a lot. So he can find another car and he's alive. He's worried about what the insurance is going to do. And they should cover it, but I don't know how much of a coverage, you know. I don't know how that works. You guys do. I bet Buddy does. He's had a lot of accidents within his family that you have to deal with the insurance over. So he'll be able to help Austin, but they're not home right now. They're taking Dad to an appointment. I've got an appointment at 2:20, and you guys know about that already. And then I'm just right now getting some walking done because I haven't walked in a long time. And I haven't talked to you guys, and I bet you can't see me. I can't see you guys. I can see a reflection of my coat. So, there. Might not work. I might have to throw it away. Oh, my back. Okay. Oh. Wonder what he did with that piece of paper. Yeah, my back's starting to hurt. You know, laying in a bed for that long, that's not good for you. And at home, I've been in a hospital bed where I really had it kinked up. I think in the hospital, I just had the back up and a little bit of the bed up. But you know, those are a good thing to invest in. And then I wanted to get a table, the one that slides under the bed and goes over the top of the bed so you can sit there and work if you had to stay in bed. And I did have to stay in bed, but I couldn't have worked if I wanted to, so. In other words, my arms were not functioning. You know, they're attached to my chest. So, I know I laugh funny. But yeah, really don't know till you go through it what to prepare for. Anyway, just walking my neighborhood. It's been my neighborhood since January. Oh, I know I left, but it started at about the end of January that I was here, I think. And then I was probably here before that, I don't know. But I did leave home September 24th, and with the intention of coming back. You know, I just decided I'm not living in that cold anymore. I'm not gonna live like that at my age. I don't deserve it, I don't need it, I'm not doing it. And I need to take care of business so that I have my money, so that I can take care of myself. And yes, I know. I do know, believe me, I've been through it. And I'm trying to do good, Baba. But you know, I gotta do good for me. This thing is saying low battery. I'm just gonna keep going and hope that it's still going until the battery's dead. But I should just stop because I don't even know what you guys have seen. There's Nathan. Okay, so anyway, I go out walking after midnight. I'm walking. Hi, Baba. I'm walking here. I'm trying anyway. I saw Austin. I talked to Austin. Dad can't hear me anyway, and then I doubt Nathan heard me either. But Nathan would be the one to give Austin some information about the insurance anyway. You can't even see me. Yeah. So sitting on the bed so long, there's a pain going around below my waist and before the bottom part. I mean, it's like maybe a 6-inch span across my back. It hurts. And I don't know exactly what that is. Yeah, they need a reg for their leaves. Get them all covered, yeah, and then there's more leaves. But that umbrella tree, boy, it dispersed its leaves. There was no more leaves. And that tree's got all its leaves gone. I don't know if I can show you or not. Oh, let me get in the street here. Okay, let's see. And these guys, their yard is cute at night. I'll show you. I just want to show you that tree. I can't tell. See if you can see this tree. I don't want to fall down because I'm looking so far back. But anyway, its leaves are all gone. But at night, they've got these bushes, these little bushes over here. Each one of them, I think, has a different color of lights. And then, what else? I don't know, but I do want to show you that. Probably won't show it to you, right? That. Can you see that? Doubt it. I'll just have to get it another time. If it's on there, great. There's a birdhouse, and it looks all kind of weirded out. Like the roof is kind of wavy going up like that. It reminds me of a witch. But it's, and these green things here, they've got lights. This one's blue, that one's red, because I can see the bulbs. And then they got bulbs hanging in the trees. Anyway, I know that was too fast. And now it is me. Oh, my back. I should go one more time at least. Go down for another ride around the corner here. It's not a ride. You need to walk softly instead of harsh. That's my dad's house right there, so maybe I should show you that. Let's see. I'll just go start right here. Okay. I don't know if you can see that pine tree. And then at night those lights light up because they are solar lights. And then over there is solar lights and a couple of deer, a couple of trees. And then this is my dad's house. It's a nice little house, really. And in the yard they've got, what is that, a geese and then a rooster. What is white, it could be painted. And there's a bear over there, I think. And some angels on a fountain. I don't know that fountain works, but it'd be like a bird bath. Anyway, so all along there is solar lights, so they should light up at night. No, I'll turn you this way. There's that other tree. That's pretty cool, really. And then I think they should light those up. They should light those up for Christmas. That would be really pretty. And they've got lights on the fence line. We'll just have to find a way to get them plugged in. I need to learn where all this stuff is. And they have lights up around some of the windows. They've just kind of been blown because of the wind. Yesterday the wind was pretty bad. I couldn't believe it. I mean, the wind gets pretty bad at my property. It really does. Blow hard. And then, it can blow you away sometimes. It blew my trailer enough that it jarred my trailer, and then the TV, a big heavy TV that was on the dresser, fell off the dresser and fell onto the floor. I mean, so that was one time. But lucky enough, we have not blown away. We haven't tossed over and over, like that could happen. It's not secured. It's not secured down on the ground. It should be. Everything should be anchored. That's the word. Anchored down. Because the wind does get pretty bad. There's no trees or anything to stop the wind. So when the wind comes barreling through, that's just the way it is. So you have to prepare for those things. Okay, guys? I mean, really, Joseph, you should be preparing. And I really think maybe you ought to take, so right now I made it into the food thing, but our food storage thing, and our grow room, whatever, it can be many different things. But, I would say living in there without everything else, make it like you've got a bed across the back, and then you've got that's a good little tiny house. You can make it a tiny house, and it's already insulated. And you can we can put a, what is that thing called? It's a new kind of air conditioning and heating. I can't remember what they call it, but you can put it in the window, or you put it up on the wall, and then you have the whatever tubes goes outside and it goes into that little compressor thing. It's a 2-piece deal, and for that space that would heat and air condition. And I think it's supposed to be economical, okay? It's supposed to be a really good way to go. Just wish I could think of the name of it right now. I'll think of it when I stop. You see them all the time, and you see them in, what do you call it? Tiny homes, little cabins. People that don't know what I'm doing are probably wondering what I'm doing. And there's a lot of Uber type people that come in here. They come in and deliver food too. I gotta at least go one more time around here. Yeah, this one's about got all its leaves gone too. Let me come over here. Now this is across the street, okay? Can you see that tree? You see all the branches? Pretty cool. All right, so we're 1515 and that's 1514. So just across the street. Yeah, maybe I should just go on in. My back hurts. Anyway, so here's the front. And there's a basketball hoop. Ha! I like to play basketball. But I don't think I'd be doing it now. Problem, I can't do things like that now. So anyway, hopefully you can see. I don't know what you can see. So there's a little deer and baby. And there's a squirrel and a frog family. And then who are they? What kind of animals are they? They almost look like the little chipmunks or something. Here, let me look a little closer. I don't know what it says. Something welcome. I need to get the dead leaves out so you can see these things better. Anyway, I hope you can see. I'm going to go in here and hopefully I have a light. I should go get something. I don't know what time is it? My eyes are all blurry. Oh, I think it says 10 after 12. That means Dad got right in and got right out with his appointment. He had an appointment with a foot doctor. Oh, my back hurts. I've got that song playing in my head, I think from, I know it's from a lot of different places, but I remember it from Pitch Perfect, the first Pitch Perfect. I like cheap thrills, that's what it says. Okay, I'm gonna sit out here for a minute. I'm almost done anyway. Whoa, okay. Yes, I'm a little dipsy here. I've had my pills, and then I just went out and pumped up my blood. Pump it up! Now I feel like I need to blow my nose, so I should let you guys go. But I'm feeling a lot better, okay? I still can't see that good. It puts a blur on things. But, so I should go in there. My hand wants to shake, so I'm gonna put it in a different one. Oh, yeah, this is a nice space. I could take and clean out this space and make it a little living space. And that's what Mother would do, but she's not here anymore. And my hand wants to shake and jump, so that's probably the pills that's in me. I don't know, because they don't do that normally. But it's like, yeah, see, I'm holding you up in my hand, and then it's jerking around, and then it's going to really jerk every once in a while, just jerks, you know. So it's like, okay. But yeah, I should go get something to drink and visit with my bro, because things will change, you know. Things will change. Right now, it's just me and him and Dad, and I let them just go and have their time today. I told them, you know, they're doing the boys thing, and Dad, Nathan says, you can be one of the boys, and I said, yes, I can, and I will. But, you know, I wanted him to have time, too. It's important. It's important that we all have one-on-one time. Even though we love everybody, you know, there's special bonding that happens when you're alone with somebody. And Dad doesn't get to see his son very much, okay? So I totally understand. Totally. I need to figure out what my plans are. I'm wondering if I shouldn't get a plane ticket, because when you're trying to get a plane ticket, guys, you need to do it ahead of time, because then you can get better deals. I mean, not always, but sometimes you can get better deals if you plan ahead. And I'm not real good at it, but I have been. I have purchased some tickets that were phenomenal. However, I sat by somebody else that purchased a ticket that was way phenomenal. At the last minute, she went to her son's ball game, and he lived with his dad, and she lived over here, because I think it was from over here. No, it was from Denver. Okay, so anyway, the point is, she got a ticket from Denver to wherever, to Portland, wherever he is, somewhere there, to go to a game just for the weekend. And she got to hold her child on her lap, and she got it all for one price, and it was a round trip, and for like maybe a round trip for $79, and you still got to have your child in your lap without any problems, having to buy another ticket, because they had the room, they had a seat available, so it worked for both of them, right? That's the kind I like to give, but I don't ever get those, because those are last minute flights. And probably standbys, and I've forgotten about standbys. In the old days, you could get a standby ticket. You just stand by and see if there's a ticket, and then if there happens to be one available, then you can get it. And maybe for cheap, I don't know. I have to look into that. And right now I'm rocking. I've been doing a lot of rocking. What is that a sign of? Anyway. It's just things. I'm talking to myself, okay? I got things I can think about. I really need to get something to drink. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I might need to find a cheap flight. After I get filled up, we'll see when my next appointment is, and then see what happens. I don't know how long it's going to take. And I could go ahead and do that PET scan, but I don't know that I want to do that either. I think I might put that off and just see. I'm just going to attack. Still on. I guess I should go and do something about that. So you guys probably saw me stare into my phone wondering what's going on. Because I don't have my glasses on. I can't see to read. Oh, my back. So anyway, I don't know. I'll have to kind of edit this, see if I can't take some off. I need to go get ready for my appointment too. I'm just rambling. I'd like to go see my child and my grandchildren, and one of my grandchildren might have left today. My young man, Kevin, joined the Army, and they had their Thanksgiving yesterday, I believe. Yesterday or Saturday, I'm not sure, okay, but this weekend sometime they had their Thanksgiving. And then Kevin is leaving, I think, like the next day, so that would, if it was after the weekend, it would be today. Anyway, may God be with our children. Bless them with extra sight, inspiration to know when to move, the strength to do what you need to do, being a medic. It's wonderful what you're doing. I just wish there wasn't a need, people. So really, I guess I should stop. You guys know how I feel. But really, Kevin, I love you. And that's all I can say is you need to be strong. You need to stay in the light. You need to not you got to look at things a certain way. I don't know how you're going to do it. But that's because I don't know how to do it. We just need to love our children. Love them while you got them. because you never know what's around the corner. And really, Austin could have been killed last night in that accident. I mean, he's looking at the loss of his car, which even that is phenomenal. But you gotta realize how much your life is worth and that you were just spared. So you just do the best with what you got and listen to Nathan, because Nathan is all awares of a lot of things, especially you do with cars and insurance and accidents and all kinds of things. But anyway, I love you guys, okay? All of my children. And even Joe's children that I didn't really get to know very much because, we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. It was not by choice that we didn't come see. Well, actually, Joe told me he weren't going back to California, so I don't know about that. But I was, we couldn't leave. One of us had to be there. And I had to take care of business and do things with my family, so there you are. He did get to go on a trip with his mother this last year. I wish that we would have been able to be with family so that we wouldn't have missed all those years of, what's the word I want? Intimacy. Being intimate with somebody because they're your family. In your heart, okay? Not other ways. People really get confused, I think. But anyway, I'm going to have to say goodbye. I just love my family. You guys need to do the same. And I'll see you on the other side. And I'm talking about the time realm of today and tomorrow. I don't know. If I happen to die, which I'm not planning on that, but if I did happen to die, there is another side, and we're going there. And if I know you here well, I probably will know you there well. You never know. We probably knew each other before. Really. Take solace in that. This life has a purpose. It's not for nothing. And all your struggles will be for your gain, for your benefit. It develops you. You don't like it, totally don't like it. So many lessons I've learned, my goodness. But if you put yourself out there, you reap your reward. But sometimes that reward's important. Very important. I have learned a lot. And I do know that we're brothers and sisters, and we need to be nice to each other, if at all possible. Sometimes it's not possible. But I do try to be nice. And then I do try to explain instead of just being rude about things, But I have been rude. And I did apologize, but just maybe not fully. But I did apologize, and I am sorry. I'm sorry for a lot of things that's happened in life, But in dealing with your fellow man and your relatives, yeah, you need to make sure. If there's a problem, I don't know how to, I'm not sure where I read that, but it's be quick at times. And that word repent, it's also saying you're sorry. That's a repentance thing. It's being sorry, remorseful, asking for forgiveness. And so sometimes, no matter what, you just need to get about it and take care of it. And you do it quick. You don't let it fester and fester and fester. And over the years, it makes everything else that you've done, because you do things as a reaction too. And if you have this thing that you're worried about, that you don't like, and you've got life to go, and so then you make decisions regarding your relationship with that person. Anyway, the point is, when you know you've done wrong, fix it. Okay? We all do wrong. I've been guilty. Throwing a fit, throwing a temper tantrum, being upset because someone doesn't listen to me. Like, no respect for me. But the point is, I don't want to have negative feelings, especially when they're stupid. I mean, when you realize that you shouldn't have done that, and that you did that and you had no control over that, but you still are sorry for that, then you need to take care of it so that life can be pleasant. So I'm talking to you people out there, because we all have families and life gets in the way. And yeah, a lot of times we don't understand why people do what they do, and we get mad about it. And then when you're at a different age, when you're young, you don't understand what a person's been through that makes them do what they do. And then a lot of times they're just trying to help you. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, I was supposed to get off of here a while back. That's the point. But you know what? It is Thanksgiving this week. And I am thankful for my family, okay? I'm very thankful for my family. All of them. And the extended ones, too. Oh. It would be nice if we didn't have all these crosses to bear. If life could just be pleasant and you didn't have to worry about anything. But that's not the case. I mean, we need to worry about things. And, I have had that happen where I could have chosen to not have to worry. But then, my hand's shaking. Life is the struggle. I mean, I'm trying to say something and I'm not doing it very well, but the point is the struggle. How can I put it? You need to struggle in order to grow. And I just don't understand what I'm trying to say necessarily, but there was a time when I was thinking that, it was probably about money. If money came in and I never had to worry, then I was, for some reason, I was sorrowful. I was thinking, because, in other words, wanting to do it myself. That was the deal. Wanting to take care of business myself instead of it being so easy, if it became easy. Like, you shouldn't give your children everything because they need to struggle. They need to work for it. They need to achieve it. Everybody thinks if you get money, let's take care of the kids. And yes, I want to take care of the kids. But I'm talking about even myself. I'm just saying, I did feel that. I did feel that I needed to struggle. Even though I don't want to. I don't think that makes any sense. But you might feel it one day in your life and then you'll understand what I'm saying. But it is true. You rob your children when you give them everything. Because they do need to work for their stuff. They need to appreciate and achieve and learn. And there's a little phrase, necessity is the mother of invention. Okay? And I like to invent. I'm a creator. I'm a writer and a creator. But, if you didn't have anything to create for, you can create something to house your stuff. Because you have so much stuff. And you need a place to put it. And then you need a place to carry it. That's what we got going on, Our cars, we get in our car and it's our second home. And then you put your belongings in there, and then maybe you're going to carry-on bag or something in the back if you want to go. A weekender bag so you have something already packed. That's what I need to do. Anyway. So you can just grab your bag and go. But the point is, the car is to take you and your stuff somewhere and house your stuff when you're out in the office or at work or whatever. Then you come out and there's your stuff. Anyway, I think, what's that guy's name? The one that did a monologue about words you can't say on TV. I can't remember who his name is. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter to me. Any way the wind blows. To me. I gotta go get ready for work. I guess I'd better stop because you know it's gonna stop on its own. I'm at 45 minutes and some odd. No, I'm sitting here rocking away. I'll be rocking in the garage on a piano bench in front of my free desk. I don't know if I told you about that. I should do that, okay? That's what I'm going to do, okay? I was wanting a desk, okay? I was telling Dad I wanted a desk because, and I wanted a certain size because I needed to fit in my bedroom. So I can take my sewing machine in there and sew, okay? So anyway, like the very next day, I'm telling you, you put it out in the wind, you don't know if you might get it, okay? He's going, do you have a desk? And I'm going, no, I don't have a desk, but I can get one. You know, all I got to do is put the word out. And what I was talking about was the word out on Facebook. You know, you tell Marketplace what it is you're looking for. And there's some, like in here, there's a site that has all of it. You know, you for sell or trade or this or that. Well, then this one is one that is, I'm shaking, my hand's shaking. Absolutely free. You never have to spend any money. I think that's the title of the deal. The group. They would call it a group. Anyway, I didn't even put it on there. This is one Nancy did not put on there, I don't think. Anyway, the point was it don't matter. The very next day after I said that, and Dad asked me if I had a desk and all that stuff, you know, I walk out to do my walk-in, and across the street is a desk and a printer. I took the printer too. But, you know, it needs cords and stuff. It was his, one of them's mom and dad's stuff they were going through, and their garage was like completely full, a lot more full than this. I mean, boxes and boxes of stuff because they're moving, the parents. So anyway, so what is my point? There was my desk. Yeah, that was my point. I walked out there to go walking, and across the street, right in front of this house, was, I wonder if this will sit down and I don't have to hold it. Probably be better. No, can't see you over there. I go out walking. Anyway, right across the street, on the street, with a sign that says free, is my desk. And, like I said, the printer. Now it's covered with dust now. So I'll show you my desk. But it's perfect. It's a perfect little sewing desk and a perfect little bookkeeping desk. I've needed one of these for so long. So I'm going to just show you, and I can't see what it is you see. So I'm going to guess that you're seeing there. There's my sewing machine that I got for free on that same site. Okay, it's in a box still, but I have had it out. Let me get rid of my water here. So the sewing machine, it's a brother, and it will do a lot. I've been afraid because there comes a time when there's something you got to take care of and you don't know. But you just have to find a sewing machine person that can fix it. And I get afraid about the tension. When the tension's all messed up, everything else is messed up. And you do need to oil them and stuff. Okay, so here, I'm going to get off of it and I'll just show you from a different angle. All right, so let's see. Is that the piano bench? Right there, I think. Okay, so there's a piano bench that I'm using to sit on. And then here's my desk. Okay. I'm going to fall. So here is a drawer. That's neat. And all of these little things, you just put the slot, you can move the slot around. And then here's one. And then here's a file drawer. I mean, perfect. I can do my bookkeeping, I can do my sewing, I can put my sewing machine right in that slot right there when I'm not using it. But, shoot, I do have a case. I have a sewing machine case at home. But it's a nice desk. I mean, this part right here was coming off, but all you gotta do is nail it back on. I think they might have done that. Anyway, I went over there, And I didn't know if somebody was in the garage, okay? I went over to where it was on the sidewalk. So I went over there and I looked at it and looked around it and I was going, I want that. And then from the garage, a voice comes and says, you can have it. But then I said, you know, could you guys bring it over here? Because I can't lift that up. Not in my condition anyway. And I don't even know what my condition was, but the point was, it's not been great, I guess. Oh, I was sick. We were sick for 3 weeks or more with the